I'm back in the shop, obviously. It's Bank Holiday Monday. Whilst we're on the subject of Bank Holiday Monday, I got a paid cameo from Barry from Watford.
Hello, Barry from Watford here. Okay. Record shop music is the answer. Nomination is open at Bank Holiday Monday. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Hits, misses, rock music, classical music, hip hop, R&B song. We have all the parties at Bank Holiday Monday. Anyone that comes in gets 10% off everything. 10% off everything. This is Benny from Watford saying going to music is the answer. Thank you.
So that was to promote the we were open on Bank Holiday Monday in Nuneaton. 30 quid. I should start doing them. Barry Bruno's, cameos. Anyway, what's been going on? Sorry about the lack of content. I mean, there hasn't been much going on, really. Few dribs and drabs of collections. Nothing to really show, you know, amazing stuff. Yeah, I have been working on something in the background, but before, look at this. Look at this. Ah. I was about to show you the abomination that was outside the charity shop, but somebody's cleaned it up. I'll try and get a picture. Basically, every single Sunday, guaranteed, there's just bin bags and bin bags and bin bags full of clothes, baby stuff, just literally dumped outside the charity shop. It was particularly bad today, but somebody's cleaned it up. So there goes my clickbait thumbnail. For the first time ever, I'm gonna have to say this is a paid ad. I am in partnership with a company now. I get asked to do a lot of things for a lot of companies, and I have said no to every single one. I feel very uncomfortable selling something that I don't use, I don't sell. The Mum Bum printer was one. I ain't gonna use it, mate. No, I don't care if it's free. I ain't gonna use it. I'm not gonna force an advertisement down the throat of my viewership, loyal subscribers, for the sake of a free printer. It's just not gonna happen. Cross-listing platforms, not interested. Not for me. I'm not gonna force an advertisement, although there is a few advertisements on whilst you're watching. But I was contacted by a company which will change my business. I've got no doubt about it. A year ago, me and Money Mental Andrew were at the eBay Open. eBay Open's coming up, October. I'll be there. About AI and how AI will change your, it's going to change everything, but particularly eBay and eBay listings. And what we said, or what we have a conversation, he probably said it actually, that it won't be listings, I'm getting confused, listings will become that easy that the problem will be getting the stock, because listings will just become like second nature. I think in my head, I always thought that Google will release a pair of glasses which you can list stuff on eBay by looking at it and blinking. I mean, that is the ultimate, but we're not there yet. However, we are getting close, and I was contacted by a company called Listing Monster, and I've been using it for the last 2 weeks. Yeah, 2-3 weeks, and I'm telling you now, it is unbelievable. It basically creates a better listing faster. Now, I'm listing records. That is what I do. So this is just my experience with records, and it's filling out easily 50% more of the item specifics without me having to even think about it. It's listing stuff that I haven't even spotted. It's listing stuff, it's putting stuff in the item specifics I would never ever bother to do. Because generally, as long as the item, the grading of the record is there, the grading of the record and sleeve, I was using the AI description, eBay's AI description, again, which isn't like, it's a bit like, this is creating a listing which will in turn boost my shop, and I'm seeing results already. I'm seeing the organic growth because I'm doing everything eBay want me to do faster. Now, I thought when I got this, I am a great lister. I can list stuff on eBay in 30 seconds, not a problem. And I can do that. And I think the last time I checked, I was 70th out of 50,000 record sellers on eBay. And how I want to get, I think at one point I was 50th, but how am I going to get higher up them rankings? And the answer is by doing exactly what eBay wants you to do with all the pictures, all the item specifics, description, return rates, all that stuff. But I can't do it on my own. I can't, because I'm too busy. I'm like dropping stock to Nuneaton, dropping stock to Red Brick, in Atherstone. eBay has taken a backward step this year a little bit. Normally, all of these would be on eBay, but we put them in the shop now because they're a bit sort of nice to have, but they're a bit niche. You got to look. There's 12-inch singles. You got to look a bit further afield. Look at that, Guns N' Roses. So the plan is, I'm going to hand this tool over to the people that work in the shop. And now we're talking about people who have got zero experience on eBay. But with this tool, Listing Monster, they're creating a better listing than me, which is great. And all they're doing is taking photos. I'm going to quickly, I didn't plan on this, but I will show you the crack. Right. Picture. This is very rough. Very rough. Let me turn this over. Right, very rough, if you can see. Picture. Well, I'm just doing 3 pictures on this one. So it's object detected the full vinyl. It's already selected the category. The buy now price, I want that left blank. Save and new. That's done. That person has now done what I wanted them to do. That will go onto the Listing Monsters desktop. So later on, when I get home, there it is. This is what it's created. Look at there's a title, if you can see that properly. The Full, How About Elastic Man, blue sleeve, rough trade, 7-inch EP. It's done the description. I have requested that the record gradings will be very good, because I'm only going to be listing very good records or above. One click there, that will change the background to white. That's done. Item specifics, it's got the fall, how I wrote Elastic Man, cardboard sleeve, black record, punk alternative, very good, rough trade, release year 1980, style post punk EP. It's got the catalogue number, which I never bother to do, to be honest. Original cover, run time, speed 45 RPM. So just from them how long did it take to do them 3 pictures? 10 seconds, if I wasn't recording. From that 10 seconds, it's created that information. So for my process, later on, I can go home knowing that I've got 10 listings just to quickly scan, get the price and list it. It does give you a price it thinks it should sell at. But with records, as we know, the people that sell records, it's not as easy. That you need to look on Discogs what's available on eBay to buy, what the sold history is on eBay. So there's a little bit more information that personally I want to get. But in saying that, there has been quite a few times where I'm listing it for the price it's suggested, and I'm quite impressed by that. You can they're only looking at business sellers, so if you're a private seller, you can't sign up to this, but you can only sign up using the link in the description. You will get 2 weeks for free to try it out. Try it out, because AI will change. AI is here. It's going to change the world, and I believe if you're like an early adopter, you'll be ahead of everyone. What does it cost after that? People might think this is the sticking point. It's 50 pence an item. If you have 10,000 listings, or, stuff to list, how are you ever going to get ahead of yourself? And like I said, people can list in 30 seconds. I can do it, but it's not as good as that listing. So technically, that listing will sell quicker, because eBay will push that listing up the ranking. It's happening already. Stuff I'm listing on there. I mean, I know it could have sold anyway. But yeah, when I first thought about it, I thought, I'm just going to give it to the people that work for me to use. No. I'll use it myself. And I'm showing people that other people that are kind of like skeptical about it. Comic book Chris. And I showed him, I took 3 pictures of a comic, and it pulled every piece of information off that picture into a listing, and he said he wouldn't put half of the things in there. So yeah, first company I've ever sort of thought, you know what, this is flipping amazing, I want to get involved in this. And I think if you want to really start boosting sales, you need to think about this, and try it out. You got 2 weeks. So yeah, link in the description. See how you get on. Any questions, let me know. I'm here to help. Yeah, and I would say it takes a couple of letting them know what you want, especially with the item description. That's how I've set it up, with both the grading of the sleeve and record is very good. You might want something different, but it's very flexible. They can have it how you want it. So yeah. listing monster. As a tradition, let me show you it was recently sold. Because I've got piles to show you. Start off with a 12-inch, very Corsten. I'm gonna rock your body rock. $12.99. God's Property Stomp, 8 something. The tubes, not just any old tubes. This is signed by quite a lot of them, and I couldn't work out what that was, this one here. But we got Trey Sabbateri, Roger Steer, Rick Anderson, Fee Waybill, Prince Prairie Prince. That one, what was that? That one, I think it might Mungo something. I didn't know. I couldn't work that one out. Gary something. I don't know. There was a Gary that was in the band, but that did not look like his second name at all. 20 quid on auction. What's this? The Come Up Large Professor. Tenner. Klaus Wunderlicht. 24 Melodian Daiman Nye Vergist Volume 2. A tenner. This was back in the day when I was just, you know, listing anything on eBay, record-wise. 7-inch. Johnny Cash, Big Halsey, I Walk the Line. This person bought 2 records. Shout out to Rebel Records in Tamworth, because it's going to them. That and the Riviera's Little Donna and Let's Have a Party. That was about 20 quid for that order. Regular buyer of the Rockabilly eBay listed stuff. This was Ray Boy and Little Jimmy Lee. Was that about 12 quid? I don't know, my pricing's gone out my head for these. Stones Out of Time, Driving Sister Fanny, $8.99. Radar of Golden Earring, $5. Arthur Conley, Sweet Soul Music, £5, £6. Swinging Blue Jeans, You're No Good, Miss Molly, $12.99 I think on that. Velveteens, the Velvetesses, Since You've Been Loving Me, $17.99 on that. And then a stack of T-Rex, pile of T-Rex, excuse me. 20 quid for them. The Cure, Love Cats, tenner. Black Sabbath, Iron Man, and Paranoid, tenner. The adverts, 40 quid. 1 chord. And another regular buy off the channel, off the shop. A newspaper version of Public Image. It's not in the best of conditions, but still intact and together, but a bit tatty. Andy B, that went for 15 quid. Obviously, the better the condition the newspaper is in, the more sellable it is. And that is that. I've got a big, you know, when people phone you and say, "Do you buy records?" I'm like, "Yeah, I buy records. What have you got?" He said he's got 160 rock albums, heavy rock albums. I'm like, he's coming in tomorrow, he said, but people always don't agree to what they say, so I'm really fingers crossed for that. The guy lived in Germany, probably in the army, and he bought like a lot of German heavy rock. So I think it's got like different sleeves and etc, etc. He said he wanted an appraisal. Now I'm like, mate, so you want me to price them up for retail, or, you know, let me know what the value of them is? But that will take a lot of time. So I'm like, okay, well, what do you want to get out of it? Are you looking to sell them or what? Because I'll buy them, but I don't really want to price them all up and go through all that. Just say, yeah, thanks a lot, cheers, see you later. I'm like, hold on, wait, come back. So I'm only going to just give him the price I'm looking to pay. I don't really want to give him the retail value of everything for him to sort of say, yeah, thanks, see you later, I'll let you know if I want to sell them. Like, just wasting my time. But it's all about customer service at the same time, so we'll see what happens with that. I probably might do a video if that actually does come off. So yeah, the first partnership with a company, you can only sign up through the link below. You can't go to the website and sign up. So yeah, I urge you, give it a go. 2 weeks, blast out the listings, and see how your shop performs. My shop, organic growth has gone up, and I really think it's because my listings have just got 50% better overnight and quicker. I'm not sitting there filling everything out. And you know what? The other thing I found was there's no strain on your eyes. You're not looking for that matrix number. It can pick it up from the picture. So yeah, hopefully I won't leave it as long between the next video. And let me know how you get on with it if you do sign up. To be patient with them. They are pretty busy at the moment, so yeah, they'll get back to you. Thanks for watching, and yeah, like I said, let me know if you need any help with it. And yeah, better listings faster. See you later. Bye.